Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Tangled Books. My name is Yari, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the top books that I read in 2018. Okay, so let's just hop right into the list. So the first book I have on this list is actually two books, and they are Wires and Nerve Volumes 1 and 2 by Marissa Meyer. There are two graphic novels that take place after the events of the Lunar Chronicles. It was so fun to be with those characters again from the Lunar Chronicles and seeing them like after what happened during the Lunar Chronicles. It was really fun being with those characters again, so I really enjoyed those two books. But yeah, Wires and Nerve Volumes 1 and 2, they were really good. The next book on my list is Reflection by Elizabeth Lim. Yes, this is I believe this is the fourth book in the A Twisted Tale series. But yeah, this is A Twisted Tale is a series of books that they take what happened in Disney movies and like the title says, they put a twist to it so the story completely changes. So in this story, for Reflection, the twist is what if Mulan had to travel to the underworld? And the reason why I enjoyed this book so much was because I thought the twist was really interesting, and the way that Elizabeth Lim took a story that we already know and completely changed it, and just like what happened in the book, I found it really interesting, and it was really fun to read the book. So the next book that I have on this list, I actually have the book. I have an ARC. So right here, No Good Deed by Goldie Moldavsky. This is the same author of Kill the Boy Band, which I also really enjoyed. I read that I think last year. So this is a story about, so all these kids, they go to this camp called Camp Save the World, and they all have different projects that they're supporting. Gregor's project is Feed the Children. But Gregor is really excited to go to this camp to help make a difference, and once he gets there, he realizes that it is not exactly what he thought it was going to be. And this book was a ride. It was really funny. It was really interesting. I really enjoyed Goldie Moldavsky's writing. She's such a unique writer, the way she tells stories. But it was really fun reading this book. So the next book on this list is actually a trilogy because I read the entire trilogy this year. I only own two of the books though, so I'm only gonna show two of the books. So that is the To All the Boys I Loved Before trilogy. So that is To All the Boys I Loved Before, P.S. I Still Love You, and Always and Forever Laura Jean by Jenny Han. So this trilogy was just so fun to read. I keep saying like, oh, this was so fun to read, but this truly was like so fun to read. It was so light and fluffy and just fun. They're so easy to get through, like Owen and Forever Laura Jean. I read this the most recent, obviously because it's the last book, but I read this a few weeks ago, and I read most of it in one sitting. Like literally I was sitting down, and I just like read from like page 120 to like the last page. So yeah, I'm pretty sure all you guys know what this trilogy is about. The first book, Laura Jean, she writes love letters to the guy she's loved before, and they mysteriously get sent out, so she has to deal with the repercussions of the letters being sent out. So yeah, I really enjoyed this trilogy, and please let me know in the comments which team you're on. If you're you prefer Peter, if you prefer John. See, I like Peter, but he does have his issues, but like who doesn't? So like there are a few things where I just like boy, but then there was a few times with Laura Jean, I'm like girl. So yeah, but I like them together. Now on to the last book on this list, and that is Rule by Ellen Goodlett. This is Ellen Goodlett's debut novel, and it was amazing. So let's read the tagline first. So this a tagline is three sisters, three deadly secrets. Only one can wear the crown. So this book was being pitched as Three Dark Crowns meets Pretty Little Liars, and I could really see that why it was being pitched that way. And like I've said in other videos where I've mentioned this book, I really enjoyed Pretty Little Liars, the TV show, and I love the Three Dark Crowns series. So I was really intrigued to read this book, and I was so happy that I did because I really enjoyed it. And I can't wait for the second book, Rise, to come out next year. Like, yeah. So yeah, so this book I even annotated. I just really enjoyed my experience reading this, especially because first of all, okay, so let's do this first. A little bit more of a synopsis. So the king's dying, the crown prince has been murdered. So these three girls ends up being called to the palace, and they're told that they are the illegitimate daughters of the king. So one of them has to take the crown. So now they have to learn the ways of the kingdom, I guess. And one of them is gonna have to take the crown, and they're pretty much it isn't a competition to see who wins the crown, but they need to prove that they deserve the crown. But while this is happening, all three girls have had very different and difficult paths, and they've done some things that they're not proud of, and somebody knows all their secrets, and this person is threatening to let everybody know their secrets, which if people find out what they've done, they will get in really big trouble. So they don't want that to happen. And so I knew this going into the book, that these girls, they had these secrets and they're really dark, but I didn't expect them to be as dark as they were. Once I found out the secrets, especially two of them, I was wow, yeah, that's quite a pickle. I don't know what to say without spoiling anything, but yeah, I was once I found out those secrets, I was wow, that is wow. I didn't expect that. It was so much darker than I thought it was going to be, and so much more complicated. The only thing that I will say about this book is that I didn't really connect to any one of the sisters, but I think that's just because it's the first book and it's in multiple perspectives, so we're going back and forth between each sister. So I feel once I read Rise, I'll be able to connect with at least one of the sisters more. I'll be able to get to know them more and be able to connect with them more. So I want to point out that there is a female romance in this book. So yeah, but yeah, if you guys haven't checked this book out, check it out. It's really good. It came out in September. So good. I loved it. I'm so excited for the second book, Rise, to come out. So that's it. That's all the books that I really enjoyed in 2018. Please let me know in the comments what were your favorite books of 2018. So maybe maybe I've read them, maybe I'll check them out in 2019. But like always, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to become a member of the little family here in Tangled Books. And also, all of our social media links will be linked down below in the description box, so you can check those out and follow us on there. But yeah, that's it. I'll catch you guys here next time with Tangled Books. Bye.